Alright, we are here with Kagurabachi Chapter 71. We are almost there. We are almost caught up. Holy crap, it's so crazy to think about. But I just want to get right into it. So, last chapter, Iori, well, this wasn't, she awakened 2 chapters ago, but last chapter, she fully awoke. She basically showed Shihiro a perfect example of the EI white purity style technique, and Shihiro is able to obliterate Hirohiko with that. He needed that perfect example because he thought back to when Samura, killed him. He couldn't get the image of what his hand looked like, and when he jumped in that elevator, he saw Iori doing the hand sign, or not hand sign, but doing the hand placement of how to use the IE White Purity style, and it's crazy because it was fate. The reason why she pulled that out is because Iruka, I think his name, Ikura, the classmate, came to help her, and she wants to go back to that school life to the point where she will fight for it. And unlocking that, she unlocked her skills, went right into the battle, because hopefully we get to see her training with Samura, or maybe with Shirikai. I don't know what's ahead, but she knows it, and she had to become Seichi Samura's daughter to defend the school life that she wants to go back to. So it was kind of like intertwined. But let's be real, she was always having like second thoughts of like, they know who I am, someone got killed because of me, I just can't go back to that life. So she wants to go, but deep down she knows she just can't. So her fighting for it makes more sense. She can have both worlds, you know what I mean? She'll do both in a way. I don't know if she'll go back to school, but the amount that she wants to, she will use the IE White Purity. Keep wanting to say I, but the EI White Purity style, and that led Shihiro, when he got up there, to be able to see it because of inspiring Ikura to want to be like him. So it's kind of like those two war hero children basically helped each other's fate. It was pretty good. And yeah, it ends on Shihiro obliterating Hirohiko, seeing the perfect style with his Rokuhira eyes, being able to perfectly replicate it. And it was awesome. That's about it. Alright, let's go into Chapter 71. Kagurabachi, Chapter 71. Contest. 9 years ago. Iori, age 8. Hey, Inori. I heard you collapsed all of a sudden. Please, not so loud. Iori called the hospital. She's over there. Iori? Long time no see. How can you expect her to remember you? Iori, this is your father. Samura's ex-wife and Iori's mother, Inori. Okay. Oh, so yeah, they're in the hospital right now. So I won't be able to go home for a while. You'll need to take care of Iori. Hey, wait a minute. Me? I can't do that. What about your sister? She's still working for the Kamunabi. She doesn't have time. Oh, okay. Who is Iori's aunt? I wonder. I know quite a bit about like the recent stuff, like throughout the weeks and months of Kagurabachi not being caught up, but I did not know this. She's still working for the Kamunabi. She doesn't have time. Is he just thinking... He's thinking back on the battlefield, I'm guessing? I can't hold my daughter with these hands, yeah. Is that the first time he killed someone? Because he said he blinded himself after he killed someone for the first time, and seeing that. I wonder. Or, yeah, I'm guessing this is the first time he killed someone and then blinded himself. You've said that thousands of times already during the divorce. Who's going to take care of her then? She's your daughter. Yeah, that's why. At a time like this... Gah, that's enough. Let it go. It's time you look forward, not back. Oh, he's sweating. He's like, okay. It's very awkward. I need to make a stop. Oh, dojo? Oh, Mr. Samuro, welcome. We weren't expecting you today. I wanted to introduce you. This is Iori. What, you have a daughter? Mr. Samura? She'll be coming in with me for a while. No problem. Did you know your father is an amazing guy? Hey, stop. All of the cops in this city take sword fighting lessons from him. Your father's a contracted bearer of an enchanted blade. He's a war hero. This country owes it. This country owes its existence to him. Oh, really? Who cares if he's a hero? What's my father like? Or no, she's asking, what's my father like? He's the worst. He's totally hung up on the past and he totally neglects us. Don't ever fall for a guy like that, Iori. You're not amazing at all. You abandoned mom, loser. Damn. Damn. Well, she's not wrong. I'm sorry, Iori. It's just for a little while. Listen to your father. But, Mom, you'll be home soon, right? Of course. I'll kick this stupid thing's butt real fast. I hope so. I actually don't know if Inori's dead. See, I'm very happy I'm catching up because now I'm going into stuff pretty much blind. Oh, pick up a kendo. Any bad guys better watch out for me too. Hey. Why? Oh, hitting the wall. Ran right. No, never mind. Ran right into the wall. Did you just close your eyes and charge? Why would you do that? You should fight on the same level as the enemy. So I'm the enemy. Admirable sentiment, but you shouldn't try to imitate me. I've been blind for years. I have the ears and nose of a beast at this point. Impressive. She doesn't want to show it. She doesn't want to show that she's impressed. That's cute. Then I'll just have to train really hard. Na 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 boo boo. You can't catch me. Oh, hey. You're not supposed to let her get hurt. That's basic. Okay, damn. Going for pointers. He got in trouble. Oh, this is cute. Ding. What? Yeesh, a cooking contest now? Wait, don't tell me you've got your eyes closed. They're closed. Not when you're using a blade. Hey, you're holding that backward. It's a contest. It has to be fair. Screw this contest stuff. What's your deal anyway? This is amazing. Right? Oh my god, she's adorable, man. Oh my god, this actually makes me so sad. Because I know the type of shit she's probably gonna have to go through and the type of shit she's gonna have to see for how people view him, especially. I win, right? Why is it a contest? Fine, you win. I'm a good cook. Mom and I cook together a lot. Mom and I... Oh, she's getting sad. Okay, let's have a contest. Oh, this is so cute. These two are very cute with each other. Huh? Whoever makes the tastiest food for Inori and cheers her up the most wins. You're on! Oh, more. Oh, this is so funny. Oh. This is actually getting me pretty emotional, I'm not gonna lie. They both seem like he's distracting her from the mom being in the hospital, but he's actually enjoying himself. He actually gets to have this moment because he distanced himself from them, so now he, feels like not only he wants to, but I think he feels like he has to step up and be a father. This is cute. Oh, them running back from the grocery store. Wow, you made this, Iori? It was supposed to be a contest, but we sort of ended up working together. Oh my god, this is amazing. Hokozono, man. This is supposed to be the badass sword series, man. You can't be good at everything. Oh my god. When this gets animated, I just know it's going to be phenomenal. Especially the scene of them running home to make their meals. Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Oh, the fruits of a healthy rivalry, you might say. Is that so? Delicious. It's the best. Did it make you feel better? Oh, even he's like, did it? Absolutely. I feel fantastic. Oh, he actually gets to smile. I'm gonna get even better at cooking. When you get out of the hospital, just wait. Well, then I'll just have to hurry up and get well, won't I? Oh, fuck, I didn't know that. Okay. Fuck, this pisses me off. I was not expecting her to die this fast. Damn. But again, I didn't even know anything about this, so this is very much blind. If I knew, I would have talked about the mom ages ago. I did not know this. Life was happy for a little bit, and now it's depressing again. For these two. Oh man, like this was a thing where it's like, you just have to take care of your daughter. She's your kid. It's like, okay, I'll do it for a little bit. And now it's like, it's completely different for him. I'm sorry, I don't think I can last much longer. Well, you did great hanging in there a whole year. Since when did you know how to cook? Since never. I got the guys at the dojo to coach me on the side. Really? You've changed over this past year. What do you think of Iori? She's cute, even though you're blind? Listen, I don't have to see. She laughs like you. Oh my god, man, this is pulling at my heartstrings, man. And he's thinking back to when she screamed, "You abandoned mom." And her wanting to fight him and be his rival because of what he did. I'm sorry for everything. Oh my god. Hey Iori, how about we call a truce? I wish I could see her grow up. Look forward, not back. I'm gonna get even better at cooking. Oh my god. Yeah, Hokazono just knows how to hit you in the gut. Did it with Char. Did it with that one ice lady in the Rakuzaichi with Hakari. But these moments are the things that fuel these important characters. Like, damn. I'll watch over her for you. Sorry, that's just my phone. Oh my god. Sorry, I just gotta sit here. The thing with manga versus anime is that I definitely think anime fuels more emotion than manga. I think it depends on how fast you read something. Like, One Piece, for example. I think One Piece, if a show or a series can make me like really, like I don't really like cry. I don't think I've cried like actual tears since I was like a little kid, but they well up here. Like I feel the tear glands burn, the tear ducts burn. You know what I mean? Like if that gets me, it makes me do that. Like that's good. Like I think back on like One Piece. Like I've never read One Piece fully. I watched the anime all the way up to Whole Cake Island to catch up to it, and it's phenomenal. Like all the backstories of the Straw Hats pushed me to tears, and I do wonder if I would have been still pushed as much emotionally if I read it. Like I just don't have that opinion. Like I am the firm belief that like I think an anime can exceed the manga, but holy crap, if a manga's getting me like this, like oh my god. Like this panel right here, man. Oh my god. I just need a well in this. It's just hits you in the gut, man. Kagurabachi is genuinely phenomenal. Yeah, okay, let's continue. But just the amount of tears she's crying and him sitting next to her, oh my god. This hits hard. I'll watch over her for you. Oh, he's just putting a cigarette in his mouth. Oh, he's sniffing. He smells Yura. Who are you? Pleased to meet you, Seichi Samura. Fuck, man. I don't know who you are, but do me a favor. Don't make me draw my blade. For the future? Huh. Don't worry, we're just here to talk about the sins you lot committed, and the disaster that will befall this country as a result a few years from now. Oh, shit. Okay, see, like I said, now I'm getting into stuff I don't really know about. Holy shit. For the future, huh? Don't worry, we're just here to talk about the sins you lot committed, and the disaster that will befall this country as a result a few years from now. So it's definitely in Chihiro's, like, our current timeline. It's definitely gonna happen. Damn, him pulling up kind of reminds me of, like, if you've seen John Wick 2 with Santino, where it's like, okay, I'm here to talk to you about, the blood oath, the marker. It's like, it kind of feels like that, where it's like, instead of, like, you owe me something, it's, I know what you did. We're gonna have a talk. So I'm like, are the Hishaku from that Sokoku Island? I think it's called Shokoku. I think it's Shokoku. Are they from there? And the disaster that will befall this country as a result a few years from now. And it's the flowers, and this is like the future. Yeah, I've heard of the word malediction, but I've never like seen the chapter. Like, I've just heard about people talking about malediction. Again, not read the chapter at all, not really seen any panels, except the one where you see the full Sword Saint's face, or Sword Master, whatever you want to call him. Huh. About the sins you lot committed. I'm pretty sure I know what the sins are too, but again, have not read the actual chapter or really know when they're coming up. I just love Yura's design, man. But wow, Yura pulling up is definitely like, yeah, it reminds me of Santino from John Wick 2 at the beginning of that movie. Well, after like the huge car park, like car compound, is definitely just, and he was just about to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of my daughter, and now he's like, oh fuck, I gotta confront these sins, and they'll become his whole thing. They'll become his whole conviction now. I wonder what would happen if Yura didn't come here. He probably would be living a great life defending Iori, but he had to throw that life away because Yura basically just came in and said no. Like, the shit you guys committed, I am here to confront you on that, and you are going to listen. And him knowing about the sins, it's like, oh shit. And it cutting right to the Sword Saint. But damn, look at the buildings just like disintegrating, and oh my god. The flowers have to be the Sword Saint's true realm. It has to be. Like, he has to be, is he like the only enchanted blade wielder that accessed full true realm? And I'm guessing full true realm is like perfect bond with your sword, not just, oh, I train with it a lot and just put a lot of hours into the sword, so now it just does any move I want. I think it's like, no, they understand each other. They are perfectly bonded with each other. And they can do this. It's like evil Chihiro. Like, Chihiro will probably bond with Enten, the three goldfish that are like the embodiment of his old life that he had with his father, his old, relaxing, caring family life. I'm very curious about these swords, man. Alright, enough yapping. Chapter 72. Okay, I didn't look. Chapter 72. Give me a break. My ex-wife's wake just finished. I'm so sorry, but I simply had to thank the great hero. It's chapter 72. Future. The Seitei War started when they invaded. Oh, that's such an ominous panel. Like, this black silhouette. And, like, the Daten Seki sorcery. What's the word? Like, it's not like a full manifestation. Like, it's a full creature. Like, I think when it's fully embodies something, it's like full Datenseki bond and integration. But when it's just I don't want to say aura because it's not aura, but it's like spirit energy ooze, like spirit energy. I don't even know the word. The Seitei War started when they invaded. The citizens of that small country were bloodthirsty savages by nature. Their bodies were resistant to the Datenseki. Their invasion advanced steadily. They don't look that resistant. They look like they're mindless zombies. They look like they're mindless savages, like he says. They're bloodthirsty savages. It looks like they, like, unless this is, I'm going to assume this is how they look normally. Like, this is just them being savage. Like, oh my god. Their invasion advanced steadily. As everyone knows, our heroes and their enchanted blades turned the tide. The heroes succeeded in eradicating the citizens of that nefarious small country. Thanks to our heroes, every last one of them was wiped out. Our country was protected. The sins you people committed and the disaster that will fall. I don't think that's what you came here to say. Yes, I know the truth. The events that led up to the eradication. The story the public doesn't know. Oh shit, okay. When the Shinichi emerged, it turned the tables on the enemy. We waged a powerful counteroffensive, rapidly driving them back. The heroes encroached into the enemy's territory. At this point, the end of the war was in sight. The enemy flew a white flag. Bloodthirsty savages. We were taught to call them that from our textbooks. Okay. But in reality, human beings are individuals. Psychologically, that small nation's inhabitants had a unique genetic resistance to the Datenseki, but they were still human. The royal family who led the invasion were deposed. They chose the royal family who led the invasion were deposed. They chose to surrender. The royal family of Shokoku? Okay, so who were those people? Like, I genuinely want to know, because I'm guessing this is just not what they look like. But, So I'm guessing did they look like this, but they weren't just savages? They were, like, actually, like, full, sane, serious warriors? I wonder. So they were just normal humans. But in reality, they were human beings are individuals. Psychologically, that small nation's inhabitants had a unique genetic resistance to the Datenseki, but they were still human. The royal family who led the invasion were deposed. They chose to surrender. Oh, he's like, oh shit, he knows. They chose to surrender in order to prevent further casualties. They signed a treaty, and for a time, peace was established. And there's the Kamunabi. The royal family, they got, like, soldier uniforms on? Like, this is, like, Attack on Titan, or, like, the Quincy's from Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War? No, they must be annihilated. One of the heroes who had trod over countless corpses during the war went berserk. So this is him on the battlefield, probably like, okay, we signed a peace treaty, and they're like, fuck no. I'm not agreeing to that. I'm getting the job done. The strongest of the enchanted blades responded. The true realm of an enchanted blade conforms to its master, malediction. Oh my god, okay, so it is the true realm. He perfectly bonded with his sword. So I honestly do wonder, what is put into these enchanted blades to make them the way they are? Like, what makes Tobimune bird theme? What makes, Cloud Gouger, like, cloud storm theme? Did Kunishige have, like, the murderous intent to end this war and put that into the blade? And it just took that to another level? Like, the strongest of the enchanted blades responded. The true realm of an enchanted blade conforms to its master. I think the Magatsumi and the Sword Saint just perfectly understood each other. They both wanted the same thing. Unless the Magatsumi is like the main villain. Like, what if it's like the sword saint just got fully corrupted? Like, this is the sword right here. Like, what if it's like some one ring in Lord of the Rings where it has a will of its own? Like, that's how much killing intent, and that's how much, Kunishige wanted this sword to end the war or some shit, to the point where it, like, gave itself a will, this just destruction and death will, to just destroy and kill everything in its path, every enemy in its path. The strongest of the enchanted blades responded, like, no, they must be annihilated. And the sword's just like, yep, I agree. We're bonded, true realm. Let's just, malediction. The abilities that the sword master evoked were a force of pure obliteration. In the immensity of that power, the Shinichi and the Swordmaster consumed each other. Then all reason vanished, and the calamity that ensued was beyond virtue or evil. The calamity that beset the small nation laid waste to roughly 200,000 lives. Holy shit. The immensity of that power, the Shinichi and the Swordmaster consumed each other. Yeah, like, I think that tells me it's like they are a perfect bond. It was not one or the other. It's like, no, I agree with your murderous intent. Like, let's level up and perfectly bond with each other. Oh, like, this is the type of shit Shihiro is gonna have to do with N10. Like, this is the level of bond, like, a bond he's gonna have with N10, which I think will work. I think it's like I said, the goldfish are like the embodiment and the manifestation of his old life that was taken from him. He is using that to fight. The goldfish were there in the kitchen, saw them, eating. There's that one panel with them at the dinner table in the middle of the goldfish bowl. Like, that's the manifestation and embodiment of the life he had and the feeling that he had. I'm yapping too much, but yeah, I'm just so interested. Like, I'm finally here. I've heard about the malediction for so long. I'm like, when am I gonna get there? And now we're here. Now I'm just so interested. Like, the sword saint is just, oh my god. Like, look at all the blood. Like, this is him on the battlefield after he's already killed. And he's like, no, they must be annihilated. Like, we're not done. I'm going to, complete this mission to the fullest. And this panel is just, oh my god. Like the sword agreed with him. It's like, no, our bond is perfect. We fully understand each other. And it caused a whole eradication of the island. Holy fuck. The abilities that the Swordmaster evoked were a force of pure obliteration. And look at oh my god, look at all the centipedes. Look at all the butterflies, and of course all the flowers. Like, they all join together. They're like, there's little soldiers probably seeking to see if there's anyone else alive so they can kill them. And that one's like, looks like it's going through the skull, but I don't think, it might not be. In the immense power of that in the immensity of that power, the Shinichi and the Swordmaster consumed each other. Then all reason vanished, and the calamity that ensued was beyond virtue or evil. Damn. But it does make you wonder, who is in more control? The sword or the wielder? The sword saint or the Magatsumi? Because imagine if the twist is that this is the Magatsumi. Like, it's like, oh, the sword saint. It's like, no, I took over this guy ages ago. But it also could be the opposite, where they're just so perfectly bonded, they're basically one in the same. I mean, we saw in the Rakuzaichi when Kiora was wielding it and he started to try to take over his mind. It's like, that's kind of what Shihiro did at the Rakuzaichi when he gave up N10 and he, like, put some spirit energy into it and kind of, like, activated it from the car. It's kind of like this, sing from his cell. He's like, oh, time to activate it. Like, they have the same type of response with their swords. and understanding and bond and, contract. But it's like, holy fuck, man. Like, I'm just so curious. Did he just raise the flowers, or did he go on the island and start, killing people? But it kind of looks like the plants kind of, like, decayed them and absorbed them. And, like, just killed them and not degraded, but, like, disintegrated everything. It just took away its life, like acid. Huh. The calamity that beset that small nation laid waste to roughly 200,000 lives. Okay, let's keep going. It was only afterward that the 5 other enchanted blade bearers were able to stop him. The Swordmaster remains locked away to this day. That's the real story of the cleansing of that country. The truth is, the Swordmaster is the worst murderer who ever lived. But this country was still in chaos, reeling from the invasion. To reestablish stability and avoid further confusion, they hid the truth and enshrined the Swordmaster as a hero who defeated an evil enemy. That's his statue. Bro looks like someone out of Rurouni Kenshin. So we kind of get a glimpse of, like, what he used to look like. He dressed up like a regular swordsman, like from Rurouni Kenshin. Huh. Yeah. After the invasion's done, people are still probably shell-shocked. Like, holy fuck, like, we were in an invasion for over a year. It's like, no, these guys are amazing. These guys are heroes. Here's a statue. Oh, it's like, okay. That made them more comfortable. But even Samura said, like, we buried that to bring peace back to society. They accepted that. Like, back when he was talking to Uraha. But holy shit. Ugh. They hid the... But this country... I'm sorry, I'm yapping a lot, but I just want to get everything. Like, I'm so excited to finally be here. But this country was still in chaos, reeling from the invasion. To reestablish stability and avoid further confusion, they hid the truth and enshrined the Swordmaster as a hero who defeated an evil enemy. So he was like the main hero. He was like the front man. Like, this guy is the leader of the heroes. But, man, he's the opposite. Like, he is a genocidal maniac. How much does he know? How can we blame them? It was good. It was for the good of the future. Yes, the future. As for the reason for my visit, I've come to deliver a prophecy. A prophecy? So as long as the Swordmaster lives, that calamity known as the malediction will occur again in the near future in this country. What? Seichi Samura, you have a job to do. Oh, Rattle? Oh, is Iori opening up the door? For the future. You have a job to do for the future. Damn. Damn. I'm already, like... This has to be the main villain. Like, the Sword Saint has to be the main villain. Or, like, maybe the final villain. Like, I could see this being the villain that, like, he escapes from the jail, and then he just wanders. He goes into hiding, and it's like, we have no idea where he is. It's like, he could strike at any second. Like, I could see that happening with him. But I'm not going to lie, I love his statue, and I'm probably going to love his design. I love good villain designs. All we really see him is in, like, the prison robe. But if he gets this type of garb again, that's going to be sick. Or maybe he'll get a new garb. But a prophecy that... So as long as the Swordmaster lives, that calamity knows the malediction will occur again in the near future in this country. But that just begs the question... Yura wants the Magatsumi. Like, is the prophecy him doing it? But, like, I don't think the Sword Saint would go out without fight. You're awake. Who was that? A Oh, she heard everything. Oh, okay. This kinda adds more to the memory erasure. It wasn't just, oh, I'm a bad guy that was your dad and you're going to have a tough life. No, she heard that. She knows there's a calamity. A calamity? A job to do? Do you have to go somewhere, Dad? You heard that? I'm not going anywhere. Kamunabi headquarters. Long time no see, Samura. It's not like you to reach out. Yo, you've aged. Hobbling like an old geezer. Aren't you cheeky? I'm still pretty spry for an old man. Care to spar? No, I'll pass. What's the matter? Weren't you gonna knock me silly? I remember when he was training Shiba in the zombie fight. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, what did he look like back then? He still kind of looked the same. Maybe he just didn't have the mustache. I'm guessing white is his like natural hair color. It's not just being old. And he has long eyebrows too. He's like Yamamoto from Bleach. I remember when he was training Shiba and the zombie to fight. Holy fuck. No wonder they're so strong. And no wonder Shiba, like, I think this guy's going to be good. I think this little dude, this little Yoda dude, is going to be like a good guy. He's going to be a voice of reason. Like, he is not some corrupt, wanting to kill everything type of guy. He seems like a Netero. You know what I mean? But damn, he's really good at fighting. And he taught Shiba and the zombie. This man knew the truth about the Sword Master. That's so. Only the core members of the Kamunabi and the nation's highest echelon know that. Perhaps he was involved back then. His voice and scent were unfamiliar. Perhaps he was involved back then. His voice and scent were unfamiliar. And this man who knew the truth said that the malediction would beset this country next. A prophecy, huh? Well, it's like the dream of the monk of Tenrakuin. It's like the dream of the monk of Tenrakuin, a sort of deviation with no clear evidence, a possible disaster. In other words. So it's possible? To prevent such a thing, the Swordmaster has been imprisoned deep underground, and the Shinichi has been sealed and isolated in a separate place, so that the two can never come into contact. But so long as the Swordmaster and the Shinichi remain in this world, that possibility exists. To extinguish it completely, we would have to execute the Swordmaster. Well, now we know why Samura's on this whole thing. But as you know, that's not possible. The eternal contracts. These life and death spells are immensely sophisticated. It would have been extremely cumbersome to enact multiple spells at once. For that reason, Rokuhira used the Shinichi as its core, and assigned it to the Swordmaster, his most trusted ally. Like a master-slave configuration, he linked them together to establish the contracts. Really? Because of this configuration, if the Swordmaster at the nucleus dies, the bodies of the other linked swordbearers will deteriorate, and within days they too will perish. Wow. Really? The eternal contracts. These life and death spells are immensely sophisticated. It would have been extremely cumbersome to enact multiple spells at once. For that reason, Rokuhira used the Shinichi as its core and assigned it to the Swordmaster, his most trusted ally. So yeah, he was the leader. He was the Swordmaster. Like, he was the front of the Swordbearers. Like, he's the hero that defeated the enemy. Like, he is not just a regular swordbearer. He's the front man for it. He is the front of the heroes. Like a master-slave configuration, he linked them together to establish the contracts. Huh. So but is it connected to Shihiro, though? That's why I wonder. Because of this configuration, if the Swordmaster at the nucleus dies, the bodies of the other linked swordbearers will deteriorate, and within days they too will perish. Like shogi pieces that fall when the king falls. The enchanted blade bearers accepted that risk as they entered the war. How could they know their comrade would become their enemy? If we execute the Swordmaster, you and the other contracted sword owners of the enchanted blades will die. But if we don't do something, calm down. This isn't like you. Yes, I understand. You're caring for your daughter now? So that's why you're concerned for the future. Yes. The possibility exists, but it's extremely slim. Very few people know that the Swordmaster and the Shinichi are under the tightest security imaginable. As long as the Swordmaster and the Shinichi are sealed and isolated, there's no concern. We don't need to sacrifice your lives for such a slim possibility. What the Swordmaster did is a horrible crime we must somehow atone for. I've said it before, Shihiro's path will make everything right. I know it. He will carry the sins as the son of the creator of the Enchanted Blades, the son of the creator of the Shinichi, the son of the creator and the friend of, the Sword Saint. He will confront it. He will, like I said, make everything right. Him and Enten are the key to fixing everything. And he will do it. But to the very end, the rest of you fought to save the citizens, not to kill the enemy. You are heroes. You've done enough. Let us handle the rest. You and your daughter have futures to live for. Yeah, he took it upon himself and did all this. But like I said, this is Shihiro's path. And in Samura going on this path and confronting Shihiro, by the end of this arc, he will come to understand that it's Shihiro that is on this path, and the path that he is on will make it right. I've said it 100 times, but this is Shihiro's path. And the journey and the people Shihiro has met and fought and grown from, he forced himself to have hatred every morning. We see what type of person Shihiro is at the Rakuzaichi, where he's like, no, I'm saving people. Like, he tried to be like, no, I'm gonna do it all myself, but it opened him up. It really opened him up for help from the Kaminabi, meeting Hakuri, even Kyora. Like, Kyora fighting against the Swordmaster's mind control led them to saving everybody. Like, Shihiro, is becoming his more true self, his true realm. Maybe that's what it's leading to. But yeah, the path that Samura's on is Shihiro's path. It's going to become Shihiro's path, and he's going to understand that the path that Shihiro's on, in making everything right, it's perfect for him. It's meant for him. He's done everything he can, and it led Shihiro, to go on the right path. The path, maybe not the path that he's destined for, you know what I mean? But it's like, Shihiro will be the one to confront everything himself. I just know it. I think that's what Samura will realize by the end of this. He can leave everything to Shihiro. It's more fit for Shihiro, and everything will be right if it goes to Shihiro. I yap too much, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. You and your daughter have futures to live for. Oh, shoot. I White Purity, I don't know. I think it's EI. She has her eyes closed. And I remember watching videos, like, I'm not, I'm not even gonna say it. But I remember apparently this was divisive. Like, oh, she just awakened. No, she obviously would have trained. Like, people generally thought her saving Ikura was just like her just randomly doing something. It's like, no, this is the type of person she is. She knows she will fight for the things she cares about. And she uses this style to do so. It wasn't just a random thing, you know what I mean? Or maybe, you know what? Move past that. She has her eyes closed, but she can somehow sense the target. How? She's constantly imitating me. I guess she's getting the knack of it. Yeah, she ran into a wall last time. The knack, huh? Oh, shit! Actually, she seems more afraid when she opens her eyes. Ooh, okay. It's semi like Zenitsu. Like, she's not fully asleep, but in that state, she's more calm. Closing her eyes eliminates extraneous. Fuck, this is when my retarded side's coming out, but extraneous thoughts. I'm probably saying that wrong. I barely don't know English. She can quietly concentrate and focus on wielding the sword. Okay. Incredible. Well, she is the daughter of the great hero Seiichi Samura. Oh, after the confrontation he just had, hearing that probably makes his stomach sink because it just reminds him of like what just happened, what the conversation he just happened, and what he has to confront now. Dad, did you see that? Yes, well done. Right? I'm gonna be the best fighter ever, and I'll protect you, Dad. You can live for the future. Huh, is that so? Well, I can't wait. And that's the end of chapter 72. A bit of a longer side, because I yapped a lot. But these chapters were amazing. I love the Samura flashback. It's so good. We're getting more insights on the war. And like he even like this old dude says, like, the rest of you fought to save the citizens, not to kill the enemy. You are heroes. You've done enough. Let us handle the rest. And we also get a glimpse of what this little dude can do. Like, oh my god, when he gets a fight, it's probably gonna be amazing. I'm very excited. But yeah, his mind is probably so, like, him saying you can live for the future. It's like, yeah, he's going to fight it. He's going to feel like he has to leave everything behind to confront it, thinking that he is responsible. But like I said, Shihiro will take that responsibility from him. He will burden his guilt and be like, give it to me. As the son of Kunishiga, I will make everything right. And that's going to be beautiful. Well, what an amazing set of chapters. Like, genuinely, these are probably some of my favorite ones. This is probably some of the most emotion I've felt. And that's saying something, because, like I said, Char, the cold lady from the Rakuzaichi, like, those are fucking gut punchers, man. Hokozono. Like, he's already so great. And the good thing is that I think I'm comfortable saying that he's going to be able to do everything he wants. And this isn't one of those eras where it's like, no, extend it so much to the point where it's basically just mindless filler to drag shit out. Or, the series is right here, Jujutsu Kaisen, the sad state that the author was in. Basically, you could tell he wanted to do more, but he just couldn't do it. I really hope Hokuzono gets all the care that he needs and all the time that he wants and be able to do everything that he wants. That's what I want from a manga series. But sometimes we don't get that, but hey, we'll see. That was chapter 72. That was amazing.